Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam. We're so happy you're here. Today, we're going somewhere that millions of people visit every single day. Can you guess where?
Hmm. Is it the supermarket?
Not today.
The airport?
Nope. Think smaller and much more delicious.
Ah, a coffee shop.
Exactly. Whether you're traveling, studying abroad, or simply visiting your local cafe, ordering coffee in English is a very useful skill.
I agree, but I have a confession. Whenever I walk into a coffee shop with an English menu, I suddenly forget every English word I know.
Really? Even simple words?
Yes, the barista smiles at me, asks one question, and my brain says, "System error."
Don't worry, you're definitely not the only one. Many English learners feel exactly the same way.
Sometimes the menu is so long. Espresso, mocha, latte, cappuccino, flat white, cold brew. I just stand there, pretending to read while secretly hoping someone orders before me.
That's completely normal. And that's exactly why we're making today's episode. By the end of this lesson, you'll know the most common coffee words, how to order naturally, how to answer the barista's questions, and even what to say if you don't understand something.
So after today's episode, no more panic.
No more panic, just confidence. One cup of coffee at a time.
I like that. Learning English one cup at a time.
Before we step inside the cafe, we have one small favor to ask. If you're enjoying these conversations, please like this video, subscribe to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam, and share it with a friend who's learning English too. Your support helps us create more lessons like this every week.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, are you ready?
Let's open the cafe door. Take a deep breath, walk up to the counter, and order our first coffee in English. All right, we're inside the coffee shop now. It smells amazing. Fresh coffee, warm bread, and sweet pastries. Can you picture it?
Absolutely. I can already hear the coffee machines. People are chatting, someone is typing on a laptop. It's a nice place to relax.
Exactly. Now, the first thing you'll see is the counter. Behind the counter, you'll see the person who makes and serves the coffee. Do you know what they're called?
The coffee maker?
Not exactly. They're called a barista. Can you say that?
Barista.
Perfect. A barista is the person who prepares your coffee. You'll hear this word in almost every coffee shop.
So when I walk in, I go to the counter and the barista smiles at me. What happens next?
Usually, the barista will ask something like, "Hi, what can I get for you today?" Or, "What would you like?" Very simple, very friendly.
And this is the moment when many English learners freeze.
Exactly. But don't worry, you only need a few easy phrases. The first one is, "I'd like." For example, "I'd like a coffee, please."
That sounds polite.
It is. Another common phrase is, "Can I have?" For example, "Can I have a latte, please?"
I hear that one a lot.
Yes, it's very natural. And there's one more, "I'll have." For example, "I'll have a cappuccino."
So 3 easy choices. I'd like, can I have, I'll have.
Exactly. All three sound natural. The barista will understand every one of them.
That's great, because now I don't have to think too much.
That's the goal. Speaking English isn't about using difficult words, it's about using simple words with confidence.
I like that. Simple, but confident.
Now that we've learned how to start our order, there's one more important thing. What kind of coffee do you actually want?
Good question. Sometimes I see so many names on the menu, I don't know which one to choose.
Don't worry. In the next part, we'll learn the most common types of coffee, what they are, and how to order them like a native English speaker. Welcome back. Now it's time for one of the most interesting parts, the coffee menu. Don't worry if you've never heard these names before. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what they mean.
Perfect, because every time I look at a coffee menu, it feels like I'm taking an English exam.
Let's make it much easier. We'll start with the most basic one, espresso.
I've heard that word many times. What exactly is an espresso?
An espresso is a small cup of very strong coffee. It's usually served without milk. Even though it's small, it has a rich and powerful flavor.
So, small cup, big taste.
Exactly. If you need a quick boost of energy, many people choose an espresso.
I think one espresso is enough for me. If I drink 3, I might start talking too fast.
Maybe. Now, let's look at another popular choice, Americano.
I've always wondered about that one.
An Americano is made with espresso and hot water. It has a smoother taste and it's usually served in a larger cup.
So, it's less strong than an espresso.
That's right. Many people who enjoy regular black coffee like an Americano.
I think I'd enjoy that. It sounds simple.
Now, let's talk about one of the world's favorite coffee drinks, latte.
I know this one. I see people carrying lattes everywhere.
A latte is made with espresso and lots of steamed milk. It's smooth, creamy, and not too strong.
That sounds perfect for beginners.
Exactly. If you're new to coffee, a latte is often a great choice.
Can I practice?
Of course.
I'd like a medium latte, please.
Excellent. That sounds completely natural. Now, let's learn one more drink, cappuccino.
I love saying that word, cappuccino.
It's a fun word. A cappuccino is made with espresso, steamed milk, and a thick layer of soft milk foam on top.
So it's light, creamy, and fluffy.
Exactly. Many people enjoy sprinkling a little chocolate powder on top.
Now I'm getting hungry and thirsty.
Mission accomplished. Learning English is always better when coffee's involved.
So today we learned 4 popular drinks: espresso, Americano, latte, and cappuccino. That's much easier than trying to remember 20 different names.
Exactly. And in the next part, we'll learn how to choose the right size, how to order hot or iced coffee, and how to customize your drink just the way you like it. Welcome back! So far, you've learned how to greet the barista and how to order some of the most popular coffee drinks.
Now comes the next question you'll almost always hear. What size would you like?
This question always makes me stop and think.
Don't worry. Most coffee shops have 3 simple sizes: small, medium, and large.
That's easy enough. So I could say, medium latte, please.
Exactly. Or, I'll have a large Americano. Both sound completely natural.
But sometimes I see words like tall, grande, and venti. What do those mean?
Good question. Some coffee chains use their own names for sizes. But here's the good news. If you're unsure, you can simply say small, medium, or large. The barista will understand you.
That definitely makes life easier.
Now, after choosing the size, the barista may ask another question. Would you like it hot or iced?
That's an easy one. If I want a warm drink, I say hot, please.
Exactly. And if you want a cold drink, you simply say, I'd like it iced, please.
I love iced coffee in the summer. It's refreshing.
And many people enjoy a hot coffee on cold mornings, so there's no right or wrong choice. It depends on what you like.
Let's practice. You be the barista.
Sure. What size would you like?
A large, please.
Hot or iced?
I'd like it iced.
Perfect. That sounded very natural. Now let's make your drink even more personal. The barista might ask, what kind of milk would you like?
There are so many choices these days.
That's true. The most common answer is simply, regular milk, please. But you may also hear oat milk, almond milk, or soy milk.
I usually choose regular milk, so I can just say regular milk, please.
Exactly. Short, simple, and polite.
This conversation is much easier than I expected.
That's because real English doesn't have to be complicated. A few simple phrases used with confidence can take you a long way.
I'm starting to feel ready for my next visit to a coffee shop.
You're doing great, and we're not finished yet. In the next part, we'll learn how to ask for sugar, extra flavors, how to pay, and we'll practice a complete coffee shop conversation from beginning to end.
Welcome back. We've already learned how to choose your coffee, the size, whether you want it hot or iced, and even the type of milk. Now, let's finish our order.
I'm ready. What's the next question the barista might ask?
The barista may ask, would you like any sugar? Or, how many sugars would you like?
That's easy. If I want 1 spoon of sugar, I can say, 1 sugar, please.
Exactly. Or maybe 2 sugars, please. And if you don't want any, just say, no sugar, thank you.
Simple. I usually drink my coffee without sugar.
Then that's exactly what you'd say. Now, some people like to add extra flavor to their coffee.
You mean like vanilla or caramel?
Exactly. These are called flavored syrups. You can ask, can I have vanilla syrup, please? Or, could I add caramel syrup?
Caramel latte. That sounds delicious.
It certainly does. Now, imagine you've finished placing your order. The barista smiles and says, that'll be $5.20. Or, your total is $5.20.
And then I pay.
That's right. As you hand over your card or cash, you can simply say, here you go, or here you are. Both are polite and very common.
What if I'm paying with my card?
That's completely normal. Most coffee shops accept cards and mobile payments. You simply tap your card or follow the instructions on the payment machine.
Sounds easy.
Now comes another question you'll hear in many coffee shops. Can I get your name?
The first time I heard that, I was confused. I thought they wanted to become my friend.
Not yet. They simply write your name on the cup so they can call you when your drink is ready.
So I just answer Liam.
Exactly. Or if your name is difficult to pronounce, you can spell it. For example, Liam.
That makes sense.
A few minutes later, you'll hear something like, Liam, your latte's ready.
Then I walk over, pick up my coffee, smile, and say, thank you.
Perfect. You can also say, thanks so much, or have a great day. A friendly goodbye always leaves a good impression.
Let's practice the whole conversation.
Great idea. I'll be the barista. Ready?
Ready.
Hello, what can I get for you today?
Hi, I'd like a medium latte, please.
Of course. Would you like it hot or iced?
Hot, please.
Regular milk?
Yes, regular milk. And 1 sugar, please.
Certainly. Can I get your name?
Liam.
Perfect. That'll be $5.20.
Here you go.
Thank you. Your coffee will be ready in just a few minutes.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. That sounded just like a real conversation in a coffee shop.
You know, at the beginning of this episode, I was nervous about ordering in English. Now I feel much more confident.
And that's exactly what practice does. The more you use these simple phrases, the more they'll become natural.
Before we finish, let's review everything we've learned today so it's fresh in your mind.
Welcome back, everyone. Before we finish today's lesson, let's review everything we've learned. Because repetition is one of the best ways to remember new English.
I agree. The more we practice, the more confident we become.
Exactly. Let's start with the first question you'll hear in a coffee shop. The barista might say, what can I get for you today?
And you can answer with one of these simple phrases. I'd like, can I have, or I'll have.
Perfect. For example, I'd like a cappuccino, please. Or, can I have a medium latte?
Next, we learned the most common coffee drinks.
That's right. Let's review them together. Espresso, a small, strong coffee.
Americano, espresso with hot water, a little lighter and usually served in a larger cup.
Latte, espresso with lots of steamed milk. Smooth, creamy, and very popular.
And finally, cappuccino, espresso, steamed milk, and soft milk foam on top.
Excellent. Then we learned about sizes.
Small, medium, and large. Easy to remember.
After that, the barista might ask, hot or iced?
If you want a warm drink, say hot, please. If you want a cold drink, say I'd like it iced, please.
Then we talked about milk. You can choose regular milk, oat milk, almond milk, or soy milk.
And don't forget sugar. 1 sugar, please. 2 sugars, please, or no sugar, thank you.
Exactly. Then you pay, give your name, and wait for your coffee.
When your name is called, walk to the counter, take your drink, smile, and say thank you.
See? Ordering coffee in English isn't difficult. You don't need long sentences. You only need a few simple expressions and the confidence to use them.
Remember, nobody expects perfect English. The barista isn't testing you. They're simply helping you order a drink.
Every conversation is practice. Every order helps you improve. And every small step brings you closer to speaking English naturally.
So here's a fun challenge for everyone watching. The next time you visit a coffee shop, try ordering in English. Even if you only say one sentence, that's a great start.
And if you don't have a coffee shop nearby, practice at home. Pretend you're the customer. Ask yourself the questions and answer them out loud. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Before we go, tell us in the comments what's your favorite coffee. Do you prefer a latte, a cappuccino, an Americano, or maybe something else? Write your answer in English.
We'd love to read your comments. And if you enjoyed today's lesson, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam, and share it with someone who's learning English.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, every conversation makes your English a little stronger.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, take care, enjoy your coffee, and keep learning English. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.